Hey guys, Daniel Lane with Star Wholesale. I appreciate you checking in with us. Today we're going to be talking about glue joints. We're using Schedule 40 small diameter pipe. So if you're using Schedule 80 or CPVC or larger diameters, your glue and your techniques are going to change just slightly. Also, we'll talk about cold weather applications. But the first thing you always want to do with your pipe is you want to make sure you cut it square. It's very important. It gives you the strongest bond that you can get. You want to take and you want to deburr your pipe. So you'll do the inside and the outside. We just kind of used a deburring tool, went on the inside. We kind of feel like the outside's a little easier with your pocket knife. I just use a little utility knife here. You can kind of go around, just deburr the outside of it. This one's already been done, but it's really simple. So just go around the outside, make sure there's no burrs. Any burrs or imperfections on that pipe are going to push the glue back into the socket. It's going to scrape it off the edges of the pipe, and you're not going to get a good seal that way. So once you have that done, next you'll take your primer. The primer is going to soften the pipe, allow that glue to kind of set into it and provide a good strong seal, and you're going to apply it liberally to the pipe and to the socket. So actually we're going to start with the socket, and we'll take the inside of it here and we're just going to apply it very liberally. Make sure it's really wet in there. You can't really put too much. We'll take our pipe next. We're going to apply the primer, same to the outside of the pipe. You're going to try to get it about the same width as the socket on your fitting. I'll take a second round to the fitting. And once you've applied your primer, you want to immediately go to your glue. We're using IPS Weld on 781. It's a medium bodied glue. And you're going to apply that to the fitting. It's going to be kind of messy. It's fine if it drips out. You're going to take and you'll apply it to your pipe. And you can feel that primer already getting tacky, kind of setting up, softening the pipe. I'll put a little bit more on the fitting here. And you want to, once you've got that applied, you want to immediately press your pipe together, and you want to hold it for about 30 seconds or so. If you don't, it's going to push the pipe out, and you want to kind of make a quarter twist, maybe an eighth twist. And you're going to hold it for a little bit until that primer and that cement starts setting up. Usually the main cause of failure is not enough cement applied. So like we were saying, you can't really apply too much. Just put it to that fitting in the pipe. And once it's set up, you can go ahead and set that aside. And that's 2-inch Schedule 40 DWV fitting and 2-inch Schedule 40 pipe. We've got a small diameter pipe here, and you're going to be doing the same thing. You'll take your primer. We've already cut and deburred this one. You'll take your primer, and we'll do the socket first. This one, we're just using a bell end on a piece of pipe. And I'm going to apply that all the way down into the socket of that pipe. I'm going to apply the primer to the outside of the pipe. Try to go about what I think as deep as the socket is on it. I'm going to immediately go to the glue. We'll apply it to both again. And we're going to take, and as we push it in, you want to try to do that quarter turn if you can, or eighth turn. Seat it all the way into the socket, and we're going to hold it for 15 to 30 seconds until it starts to set up. Once you got it set up, if you want to take a rag or a wipe or something and try to wipe off the excess, that's fine. That primer can kind of soften that pipe unnecessarily if you don't do that. And if you're in cold weather, you'll want to apply a little bit more primer before you put them together. It's going to take probably a few more coats to soften that up. And then Weld-On makes cold weather glue that you can get to help with that also. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, just make sure you put plenty of glue and primer on there. You're going to bevel, or not bevel, but deburr your pipe, cut it square, and then just do that quarter twist as you put it together and hold it for about 30 seconds, and you should be good to go. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope this was helpful for you.